All right. So, Ron, thanks for sitting down with TV Addict today.
Of course.
We're on the set of The Undateables, and tell me a little
We're
bit about.
clearly on set.
Clearly on set. We're chilling on the bench together. Go ahead and tell me a little bit about Shelly.
Oh, Shelly is a wonderful guy. He's a little bit of a dreamer. He's a bit of a weirdo, but he's very sweet and handsome, I would say. And he's just a little shy, but he's a great guy. He's got great fights. He's pretty cool. He's just a little shy when it comes to ladies.
All right. How did you come to be part of this cast?
Auditioning several times. I've known Chris and Brent and Rick for a while, and was fans of their comedy. And then I got a chance to audition with Bill and some of the other guys, and luckily they liked what I was about. And now I'm here. So
That's
it's fun.
great. What's it been like working with all these guys so far? Have you done a
It's fun.
sitcom before?
I've done a kids show called Crash and Bernstein.
Yeah.
And I did a sketch show called The Crow Show. But this is my first like sitcom real thing, and it's a lot of fun. It's like, I mean, it feels like a dream. It's like
Yeah.
natural. It's at home. I love working with these people. Like you're always afraid you're going to work with some jerks or something, but they're very sweet, very nice, and we respect each other's comedy. I think it shows in the show that we just like each other.
Yeah, that helps a lot. Now this is a cast of mainly men. What I'm imagining the girls come in from time to time as like objects of the affection, but what has it been like working with the girls on this show when you've got such a male dynamic?
Oh, well, the girls are great. Like, they become your bigger sisters in a way. They help me with relationship questions and dating stuff. And Bianca's just wonderful to just hang out with. And I love Eva. She's great. And then when we have Briga here, I mean, it's also, they're great friends that also I get to hang out with some of the most beautiful women in the world.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
That's good. So what makes Shelly completely undateable?
What makes lack of confidence? That's Shelly's problem. He's a cool guy.
Mhm.
He's a sweet guy. He treats ladies nicely, but he doesn't know that he's a cool guy. He just can't get girls. He can't get out of his shell, which I
Okay.
guess makes sense with his name.
All right. And one last question, because I know they need you. What advice would you give your undateable friends?
Just be yourself. Let it come to you. Don't try to change yourself for a girl. Let them learn that you're magnificent.
All right, that's a good one. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So tell me a little bit about what you like about Shelly.
Oh, I love Shelly. I love that he's a sweetheart. I love that he's a dreamer. I love that he can't really be placed in a box. You never know what he's gonna say. And mostly that he's pretty much just me, untethered. So I love him a lot.
Nice. So are we going to see Shelly with some romance this season, or is he pretty undateable? I mean, are we going to see any adventures with him out on dates?
I hope so.
Yeah?
That's what I would like for both the show and my real life. If I could get some more dates in. So yeah, I believe so.
Yeah?
I hope so. We'll see.
So now, do you do stand-up also?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, and how has that played into this? Do you guys do any improv or anything on set? Like, how does?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, that's probably the funnest part about the show is that we pretty much do one take the way they wrote it, and then like the next take we'll just kind of play around with each other and see what we can come up with. And yeah, people like Chris and Brent and Rick, and I mean everybody, even the non-stand-ups are really good at just pitching in new jokes and making it fresh. And I think it's what makes the show good. I also think it's what makes like the tapings. Like people come back to our tapings a lot because they don't know. It's not like other tapings. You don't know what you're gonna see.
Oh, that's great. So is there anything that you can preview for us? Not necessarily spoil, but what can we expect in these first 10?
Well, see, for Shelly, you might see him in and out of people's dreams. I don't know what that means. You might, you just see me get a little more confident and go out into the world a little bit with the help of Danny. And it's just a lot of fights between Justin and Danny. I see a lot of that going on, and maybe I'll pick a side.
Okay, nice. So if you had a dream casting for Shelly's love interest, who would it be?
Ooh, that's a good question. A dream casting for Shelly's love interest. I don't don't know. I like a lot of ladies. But they would definitely, probably, maybe Kate Upton, which they mentioned in this
Oh yeah.
episode. I'd like, bring her in. Let's do that. But also just some regular girls I know in normal life.
Nice. That's a good in right there. Hey, I got a role for you.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we gotta be method.
So we've seen, we know that Danny and his sister are, we get that little family interest. Is there any other parts from Shelley's past that we're gonna get a little Shelley backstory?
We may, we've mentioned some family members of mine. I hope maybe they'll show up,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, I don't know. We'll see. So everything's always up in the air.
Yeah.
But I think maybe we'll meet a cousin or two of mine, maybe my grandmother.
Oh, okay. Now, does Shelley have a job? I mean, so far we just see these guys hanging out at a bar. What's his profession?
Personally, I believe Shelley's like independently wealthy, maybe through some of his own. Maybe he's using his parents' money. He used to be a musician. I don't know if I'm a musician anymore or not,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like a lot of my money comes from my parents.
Okay. Now, have you read the book that this is based on, Undateable?
I have not read this book.
Okay.
Have you read this book?
I haven't. No, I didn't. I didn't know about the book until
well,
this
I'm
started.
glad that you don't have follow-up questions.
I didn't know there were 311 different ways that guys could not get sex, but
At least
how many do you think there actually are?
millions.
Millions.